Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plummy and in this video I'm gonna be continuing my reactions to Transformers Armada. In this video I'm gonna be checking out episode 17 Conspiracy, 18 Trust. Without further ado, let's just get into the reaction, starting off with episode 17 Conspiracy in 3, 2, 1.
The Autobots began losing battles ever since the Star Saber was stolen from them by the Decepticons.
Well, of course, the Star Saber is a very powerful weapon.
Taking a toll on all of them. Are you all right, Optimus?
Yes, all my systems are nominal.
Yeah, I'm as good as new. I feel terrific. Oh!
Well, I guess that's it.
Shouldn't you feel nothing because you're robots?
The Autobots outnumbered as well.
Why can I not say robots?
Too bad Hotshot couldn't hold on to the Star Saber.
I know.
Can the minicons do anything to refuse to be used by the bad guys? I don't get that part.
And it was pretty easy snagging these minicons.
Man, so many original designs for the minicons. They didn't get lazy at all.
You better not be blaming Megatron for that.
If anyone's to blame, I think it's you, Demolisher. You haven't been much help to us at all.
What did you say?
Don't you even...
Somebody's getting cocky.
With these 3 minicons, we have nothing to fear anymore.
Well, you have to fear at least 6 more minicons. Once we find them, though. I guess the Autobots have learned and they are not taking the kids with them now.
This area is famous for its year-round fog. You'll get used to it.
That's actually the smart decision.
Don't sweat it, Smokescreen. We're picking up the minicon signal loud and clear.
Well, fog or no fog.
Are they in the
we
UK?
gotta keep looking.
Let's split up. Smokescreen and Red Alert, you go together. I'll search with Hotshot. We'll rendezvous later.
Yes, sir, Optimus.
One of these days, Starscream.
What are you waiting for, Demolisher? Start searching!
Yes, sir.
How are they even walking between those trees without destroying everything?
Leader 1. Put the plan in motion.
Plan? What plan?
I can see that my power is starting to make Megatron nervous. He'd better watch his back.
What's with you?
Someone started firing at me.
What?
So the Autobots are close by, then?
Megatron, I don't think the Autobots would attack, then retreat.
Yes, that's not like them at all. We'll continue the mission, but keep your eyes open. If you see anything unusual, report back immediately.
You know, Megatron, you're not that good of a liar.
Careful with that sword, Starscream.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? I love how he said that.
I'll
He
be
didn't say,
all right.
excuse me, he said, excuse me?
Nice try.
You know, I don't really get the size thing. I feel like when they become vehicles, they get much smaller.
Oh, this is too perfect. I've got Optimus right where I want him. You hear that?
I don't know if that's
Let's go.
canon or anything, or
Oh no. That looks
if
like trouble.
they even acknowledge it. Or are we supposed to assume that it's just kind of like a means of perspective? Like, they might look big to us, but they're actually exactly the size of a car if it is a huge robot. I can't say robot.
Shut up!
You must first know yourself, and only then will you have a chance of defeating your opponent.
Come on! Quit your babbling and fight me already, would ya?
There's nothing I could possibly gain by defeating you.
Man, it's so weird how huge Scavenger's hands are. I guess if he had a human form, he would be a very bulky guy.
We got you now, Starscream! What?
Sideways? Oh. Demolisher.
You saved me.
Don't flatter yourself. It was the Star Saber that I saved. Now let's blast these Autobots.
I think, you know, a lot of the time, or at least in the future episode, the show is gonna focus a little bit on Starscream and his character development. But this, I feel like, proves that Demolisher is kind of the more I think it's acting on its own. But as I was saying, Demolisher here showed that he was above his petty problems with Starscream. He acknowledged what is more important.
What? No!
What?
Megatron!
What happened?
I was just standing here, and Starscream attacked me from behind with a Star Saber!
What is happening?
To me.
Don't move! You had a severe shock to your system, sir!
I'm fine.
Oh, fuck off, Megatron. When did you become Mr. Nice Guy?
That's enough, Demolisher. If you want me to, I will take the Star Saber. I only want what's best for the Decepticons. I promise I'll keep well hidden until
You're not
my
a good
next-
liar, Megatron. Shut the fuck
If you
up.
want to stop all this petty infighting, Starscream, I think you'd better hand over that sword.
But...
I'll return it to you sometime in the future.
No, he
Give
won't.
it up, Starscream.
You don't have any other choice!
as you wish, Megatron.
It's a mini-con! Alright, let's
Why
tell
is it
the
yellow
Autobots.
though? I thought they were
Megatron,
supposed
sir.
to be green.
Blackout has detected a minicon in the mountains! Huh?
Me and the boys
What I've
taking a
got
minicon.
here. This will put an end to all of you.
Oh no! He's got the Star Saber!
Are you serious? Go! We'll keep them busy down here.
Tron, I got the minicon, let's go!
Good, then let's return to base. Let's have a look at our latest acquisition.
Here you go.
Megatron, look! The new minicon has been activated!
Okay, the pacing
It's coming
here
to life.
went up to 11 for some reason.
I've been expecting you, Scavenger.
What the hell is with the
It's good to see
pacing?
you. Welcome.
As we planned, I've severed all ties with the Decepticons.
Land?
And now, I'll join you.
This has got to be some kind of trick.
I'm confused.
Scavenger has been working undercover for us as
What?
a spy.
Even though the Decepticons still had the Star Saber
What
and two of
the
the mystery
hell?
minicons, we had Scavenger on our team. And
Even though I knew about this plot point, it still managed to surprise me somehow. I don't know how did that happen, but it happened. I didn't realize that he was a spy. And what the hell was with the pacing in the last like 2 minutes? It went from like the fight to the base to the Autobots base and to him joining. Like, it was fucking insane. It was way too fast. I don't know what they did there. Like, the whole episode wasted time with certain characters meeting and talking and everything, and then at the end the most important part of the plot happens. But okay, so he's a spy. He was a spy. Why would Megatron let him go? Is he a double spy? I mean, I'd assume he would be worried about it. Why would he just let him go? I get that he might have some level of respect towards him, but I don't think he would just let him go like that. I don't know. And also, if he was a spy, what was the point of him being a spy? What did the Autobots need that a Scavenger being a spy could have given them? I don't get that, because of Scavenger they now have two of the minicons from the shield. Or at least one was because thanks to him, because he grabbed it. So yeah, I don't know. But this was definitely an interesting episode. Not my most favorite one, but it was definitely enjoyable. Because I feel it was enjoyable because, as you saw in my last reactions, there were some episodes that just didn't feel as interesting. This one, I'd say it's on the moderate side of things. It's not as interesting as the Scavenger's introduction episode, but this episode had a lot of interesting things happen with, like, Megatron's secret plan to take the sword from what was his name? Oh my god, how can I forget his name? Starscream. I knew that it was SS, but I thought it was like Sky Screamer or something. It's Starscream. He took the sword from Starscream. Why didn't he just take it? Why did he have to be mischievous like this? I guess now he still has him following him, but he also got the sword. I don't know. I personally am not sure whether I prefer Scavenger being a spy or whether him leaving the Decepticons on his own. Because I would have personally liked, in a certain way, more if he was sick of Megatron's deceptions and everything, and that's why he decided to join the Autobots, not because he was part of the Autobots and he was just a spy. I don't know. It's not necessarily a bad idea or bad plot point or anything. I just feel like him deciding to leave them because of his own violation would have been more interesting and have more weight. But yeah, I don't know. I still don't know what was with the fucking with the speed at the end of the episode. It was like scene. In the span of like 30 seconds, we got like 4 scenes. It was fucking insane. I don't know. But yeah, I overall enjoyed this episode. I think I'm gonna give it an 8.4 out of 10. So now, I guess let's get into episode 18, Trust. And I think, or I assume with title like this, that episode is gonna be about whether we can trust Scavenger. I think it's likely going to be about that. Especially Hotshot going to trust Scavenger because he fought Scavenger several times with the sword and he kicked the dust with him, wiped the floor with him. So this is gonna be interesting, definitely. So I guess without further ado, let's get into it. In 3, 2, 1.
Red alert, I just can't
Was that
understand
CGI
What's that?
blur effect? What the hell?
Why Optimus let that slimeball Scavenger into our group? I must admit he did give us a lot of info on the new Minicon combo Skyboom shield, but I don't trust him.
Skyboom
He's on our
shield.
side now. Right?
I know. I don't like it. He betrayed the Decepticons, remember? He might turn around and do the same to us someday if we don't keep an eye on him.
Wait, are they using CGI for them right now?
Don't you understand? Scavenger has seen our base. He knows all about our operation. He'll reveal our position to the enemies.
Hotshot has also seen the base.
He made a very hasty.
He knows
exit
where
and
he
gave
knows
no
where he
real
is.
reason for leaving us.
Just because he's a no-good deserter, that doesn't mean he's formed an alliance with the Autobots.
He's a bounty hunter. He may have gone into combat somewhere else for all.
He literally trained Optimus.
Very well, I'll stay behind and guard the
If
base.
Optimus trusts
I
him,
wouldn't want to get in your
I
way
trust
or
him.
anything.
That's a good idea. No argument here.
No, Scavenger. Come with us. We're going to need your help.
Oh, great. Of course. As you wish, Optimus. Look, it's Scavenger, so he did join up with the enemy.
I can't wait to take a piece out of him.
You'll wait till I give the order.
he kicked Hotshot's ass while he was using the Star Sword, Star Saber. Why do you think you will be able to defeat him?
Prove it.
And today you'll feel the power of the Autobot team.
Let's do this!
Keep talking, you underdogs. Victory will be mine today.
Is it me or is the animation smoother?
Kick and punch all you want, but you'll never lay a hand on me.
Interesting.
Look, Scavenger's got him!
I guess he really is as strong as he looks.
Oh, this really bites! Transform!
Yeah, running in the sky where he can't get you. Very brave of you.
What's wrong, Optimus? Why aren't you fighting back? Come on!
Because he's smarter than you, Megatron.
I'm not in the mood.
He's just letting you waste your energy. He's gonna strike you when you're weak. At least I hope that's what he's planning.
Where's Scavenger when you need him?
Huh? No way! If Optimus trusts him, I trust him! Scavenger front and center!
Thank you, Hotshot.
He's
Thank you.
disappeared.
What? Oh, it looks like
I love that he
Scavenger
said
wasn't
that.
such a great ally after all.
Why are you just
Show them who's
fighting like
boss!
5-year-olds? Just
Scavenger!
smack each other. Or shoot each
Decepticons
other.
have our guys
You
on the
have
ropes.
guns.
We better do something or the Autobots will be history.
Huh. Red red alert! Pan over to the left a little. Look over at the cliff behind Optimus.
Huh? It's him! It's Scavenger!
How'd he get over there?
It ends here. Transform!
That was a weird way to defeat him.
Stop it! What are you doing?
If I'm going
But it's
down,
creative.
you're
I like
coming
that.
with me.
You planned this all along! You tricked me!
Holy shit!
Optimus, no!
Hey, who's that?
A nice fall!
Damn, what a badass duo.
Scavenger!
That landing was so badass.
Scavenger is a noble warrior who fights for the common good, sometimes at great personal risk.
Oh, so you mean Scavenger gave Megatron that minicon because he was...
Because he knew it was a sacrifice he had to make for the Autobots. He deceived the Decepticons and infiltrated their base.
You should have
and
said he
learned all about their operation.
decepted
Well,
the
then why didn't he tell us
Decepticons.
all
Is
that in the
decepted
first
even a
When you're
word?
trying to gain someone's trust,
But how
sometimes
is that a
actions
worthy
speak a
sacrifice?
lot
It's a
louder than
piece
words
of the
can.
only thing that can stop the
And
sword.
in my opinion,
Oh, there are gonna be many more members. Honestly, again, I said it in some of the earliest episodes, but I would really love to get a collection of transforming toys of all the Transformers. That would be so fucking awesome. I had one when I was little, but it was of Bumblebee and not of Hotshot. I think I've asked this before, but is Hotshot a version of Bumblebee for this series specifically? Because like this series was the one which I consider like my main Transformer series. This is the Transformers that I compare any other Transformers series to, so this is like my base thing. And weirdly enough, this is the one series without a lot of the main Transformers. Like for example, like in the movies you have very different Autobots. I think there were like, was there one called Ratchet who was supposed to be the Doctor? There's Bumblebee obviously, and there was a bunch of them too. Well, in this one we have Red Alert and Hotshot. Why did they not use those characters? I don't get that. Well, for example, on the Bat side of things, in the movies there was a Starscream, but he was on a plane, I think. I think he might have been a plane, I don't know. But yeah, okay, so this episode I don't think was as interesting as the last one, but it had some really cool moments of action, especially that moment where Megatron got Optimus at the edge and Optimus still defeated him. That was a really cool moment. And even then when Megatron was brought back up, that was such a really cool moment too. I love that. Again, I feel like in this episode the action is probably the best we've seen so far from this series. I don't remember whether it's going to get better in future episodes or not, because I don't know if like TMNT over time the quality is going to improve, because that was the case for TMNT. I think about the very close to the end of the first season, the animation started to get a little bit more fluid, culminating in like season 3 and 4 being so good in terms of action. Although not many episodes had a really standout action, it was just more fluid. So yeah, I get the last episode 8.4, so that's what I gave it, right? Because I forgot actually, because I took a little bit of a break between the episodes. So for this one, I think I'm gonna give it a 7.7 out of 10. Because, as I said, it's not as enjoyable as the last one, but it had some cool moments that I liked. But overall, it's worse. Now, for the next one, I don't know how well I'll be able to judge it because I have seen it. But I'm definitely gonna enjoy it because it's a very nostalgic episode for me. It's one of my favorite ones. And I'm gonna get into why when we get into it, so I guess let's just get into it.